All right, we are back from the show so we can recap everything we picked up, which is quite a lot. I'm super excited to be breaking down everything we picked up at the day two of the Bay Area Sports Card Show. One of the first buys of the day is this sealed wax box of Pound House Collectors. This is an adults only sealed booster box. This vendor was selling a lot of the vintage sealed wax as well as complete sets of older trading cards. She just happened to have this in a sealed condition and was only asking $10. I couldn't help myself but to just grab it because $10 for sealed old product. And it seems like there could be a potential market for this online. Kind of a weird pickup, but it's still funny and is definitely a great story to tell for the future. Moving along to some Pokemon, I actually picked up 5 playing card decks. So these are not Pokemon cards, but kind of poker cards, as you would say, the normal playing cards. Despite the price on these decks, they were only $1 a piece. And then I asked if I bought all 5, they can throw in this Beauty and the Beast pack for my wife. She was super excited to see that because she never knew they existed. I honestly don't know if these are actually worth the buy, but given the fact that Pokemon is very popular and it's playing cards that anybody can use, I thought it would be a great idea to try to buy them. And at $1, really can't complain. If I don't make money, I'll probably keep it personally or just give them away as gifts because I'd imagine these are great stocking stuffers for the future. And the last bit of Pokemon card buys, this is near the end of the day. Picked up this Mega Charizard from XY Evolutions, this Full Art Mewtwo EX Golden Rare, and a James Wiseman rookie card. All 3 of these cards I paid $15 for. Moving right along to sports cards, as you can tell, we bought significantly more sports cards than we did of Pokemon cards. Ironically, we were looking for more Pokemon cards today in day 2, considering that we made quite a lot of Pokemon purchases the day before. But as they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemon juice. So we ended up buying sports cards, which we are not super unhappy about. And it's just unfortunate that the people who said they were going to bring Pokemon cards just happened to leave them at home. So it is what it is, but we can go everything we picked up regarding the sports cards. In this pile of cards, this is one of the first deals that we did of the day. These are a stack of $3 cards. They were going to be marked down from 5. The dealer didn't really want to give me any bulk discount. He kind of said, they were being marked down from 5 to 3, and that's all he was going to do. So I ended up buying this whole stack for $45. This stack is a value bin purchase. Bunch of very cheap cards, especially if you want to complete sets. I picked up some Star Wars cards for my wife, especially Stormtroopers, some more Prism cards, and a couple of loose Pokemon cards, including a Morpeko, as you saw, for my wife, who is the world's greatest Morpeko collector. And just some loose Pokemon cards. We have some Desmond Bane cards, a Trey Lance fill level, as well as some Derek Carr rookie cards. This whole stack paid a whopping $7 for. Super excited about this value bargain bin deal. The same dealer that I bought the value bin cards from, I ended up picking up these 2 cards for. Funny story, this is my very first Kaboom card, and this is my first card of Zebra Print. Both of these cards, the dealer gave me an amazing deal for $70. He marked $10 off on each of these cards. I'm super excited. I think I got these at really good prices, and I can probably flip them for a decent amount of money. Regarding a single value bin card, I picked this Kyler Murray Prism die cut for $1. And in this stack of cards, this has a funny story attached to it. I ended up buying all these cards and 2 rice bags plus a tub full of loose cards. Everything with this and the tubs was $120. Let's go over this stack of cards. Some shiny Pokemon, some full art cards, some Celebrations V, which we do bulk buying for, Zacian Amazing Rare, Electrode Golden Art, a Charizard V, have some Silver Prism, some UFC, some colored UFC Prism, including a Gold Jack Hermanson. This is out of 10. So the story is that I was interested in purchasing these cards. He said he was going to make me a great deal, so I shot him a reasonable offer, but for some reason he was really adamant about selling me the loose bulk cards in the rice bags and the tub. I honestly told him that I would be willing to purchase it, but it needed to be at a decent deal. He had originally not given me this card in the bulk deal. He ended up throwing this with the 2 bags and the tub for additional $70. So I got this card at an expected $10, which I was willing to pay. So I ended up paying for the rice bags and the tub for $60 total. I really didn't want to purchase it, but there was potential if we sorted out the cards and we bulked out just the Pokemon cards, we would pretty much break even, if not make a little bit of money. But as a result, we would add significantly amount more of work for us to do. But I think all the cards that we weren't going to be using will be donating to a good cause. So I think overall the buy was worth it. Moving right along, I picked up another red, white, and blue Alonzo Ball Prism card. I've sold this card before, so I know how much it should be valued at. I ended up getting this card for $40. Speaking of rookies, I picked up both Joey B and Justin Herbert. Both of these cards I got a total of $55. Prism Black, Joe Burrow, and a Field Level 2020 Select. I got these for a pretty decent deal, I believe. Here is what I have left of the giant slab deal that I did. If you saw earlier in the video, we ended up doing a bulk deal and we purchased over 100 slabs. Most of those were very cheap slabs. I ended up making a bulk deal. I told him, if I bought everything, would you work out a deal? I was looking at the $5 slabs. He cut me a deal at $3 each, so I picked up 91 slabs at $3. A couple of more expensive slabs, and I got a discount on these higher end slabs. But the story is that I ended up taking some of those slabs to Daniel, and I let him look at some of the slabs, and I gave him really good deals. I ended up selling 2 slabs at $7.50, so it was $15 for 2 slabs, so I was able to move them really quickly. And then, ironically, I was able to not only meet Sasha T in person and talk with him, but we ended up making a deal. He cashed me out of the $3 slabs. I gave him a great deal too in bulk, where I sold him all the slabs at $4 each, so I would make $1 profit on each of those. And with that, I was able to already make some money back, as some of the other slabs I was able to move to a friend because I knew he was looking for them specifically, and I gave him very cheap prices on those. These is all I have left of the slab purchase. I'm pretty sure I won't have any issues of being able to move these at really great prices. So these would already be potentially profit from that big deal. To be honest with you, my wife was freaking out. I would say she was very reluctant on that deal. She wasn't quite sure if it was a good deal or not. But after everything was said and done, she trusted the process, and I was able to make a profit on that huge deal. I picked up this Kobe Bryant Silver Prism for $10. This card usually comps for about $20, and so they gave it to me at an amazing steal at $10. Speaking of 2020 Prism, I picked up this Ant-Man for $10. This is pretty much what I was buying Anthony Edwards the previous day, so I knew what I was able. So I was looking to pick up more at $10. Moving on to the last bit of deals, this was a more pricier buy, a Anthony Edwards Silver Disco Variation and a Silver Prism LeBron James. I ended up getting both of these cards for $125 from a viewer who sees my videos, so thank you so much for this deal. Hopefully we can make some money and flip these cards. And the last bit of deals, this was a bargain bin. I got everything in here for $15. We got some celebrations here, some UFC cards, including a 2020 Select Leon Edwards Octagon Silver Prism. And we got some Mojo Prisms of some rookie and a Silver Prism Tyrese Halliburton. Like I said, all of this for $15. I think this was a really good deal, especially with some really cheap UFC buys. So that pretty much wraps up the show. We did a lot of buying today, more than we were expecting, especially in the card field, not so much in the Pokemon field. But I had an amazing time talking to the community as well as other creators. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. And as usual, guys, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys on the next video.